You know, just a while ago, the conversation was leaning one way. The argument towards Xbox was, in my opinion, a big basket of nonsense. If you put your hand in that basket and you pull out, say, maybe an egg, the egg would probably read, Xbox players don't buy games. One thing about PlayStation and Xbox fans bickering back and forth is, you can take it to the most casual level as you possibly can. I don't think a lot of people mean the things they say. However, I think in the spirit of ensuring that, we're accurate and ensuring that we know exactly what's going on in the market, and, console wars be damned, they can go, you could throw that crap out. We got to look and see what the industry is doing. And at the current time, the shift is interesting because it's not really spaced out. It's like everything is going on within a matter of 24, 48 hours, time spans. And we just can't stop. This whole thing that PlayStation had held so dearly, called exclusivity, is faded away. And Genshin Impact, a game that I won't play, don't care about games like this, is coming to the Xbox platform. Interesting. It's more like there's something much more at stake here. It says Wings of Fate Course Intertwined, Wind Glider and Genshin Impact Xbox member bundle issuance details. So apparently all this is coming pretty soon, and this is a whole universe thing. Now, in the comments section, a lot of you have been telling me about these games and how they actually have a very, very, huge following and huge player base, and how financially impactful they are. Shout out to the honest members who've said, hey man, you need to take a look at the financial impact of these kinds of games. Even though they may not be games that interest you, they're still very interesting in the way that not only are they a very, financially sound platform in the sense of, people are spending money on there, but now they're coming to Xbox, and it's going to change the paradigm shift. Because apparently those who keep saying Xbox players don't buy games look much more silly than they did maybe when they were bringing out all these silly claims from that so-called basket. In fact, let me show you how salty this thing. Just scroll down and then you'll see somebody say, "Dear Xbox, go F yourself." Now, why would anybody say that? One exclusive, it's insane. Like, sure, they're getting the game after you have gotten the game, but it seems like there's a little bit of pain because some people have bound their identity to the list of games that is not available to another platform. And now that exclusivity continues to pretty much die over, and every day and every single hour we're seeing one instance of exclusivity. In fact, sometimes we even see a place where the developer takes the exclusivity and buys it off of PlayStation's hands and free themselves from the shackles and the bondage that they've been put in. It continues to remain, in my opinion, one of the more interesting things that you can see. I mean, the beauty, again, is that we can also update the list. We've even forgotten, Genshin Impact was always going to be coming, and this is a third-party exclusive, so we're going to have to put it into, a whole different category in the sense that, we're going to use it because these are PlayStation games that we listed here, but this one we're going to list with a red, ink. We're going to put a question mark around it because it is not a PlayStation game. However, for the longest time, it stayed on PlayStation. I wonder what, happened. I wonder if the developers maybe felt, a need to possibly move ecosystems, maybe to leverage cash and make more money on their platform. So what this is indicative of now is that the third-party exclusivity deal has now been struck one more blow. And this kind of fell out of the news a while ago. At first, when we first saw it, it was like, oh, okay. But now, again, it's more like, wow, okay, this is significant as these games are landing. Death Stranding was the most recent one. Lego Horizon Adventures is going to be a reality very soon. And that reality is coming on the Nintendo Switch. MLB The Show has been launching on Game Pass every year since its first iteration on Xbox. And these little things, guys, are what's going to add up to where we finally see the big shift. I've seen some people say things like, until we start seeing games like God of War and Spider-Man and Horizon Zero Dawn come to Xbox, then we're going to know that there's been a big shift. No, 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 no. You don't have to wait for all of that to happen. This is one of those things where the genie can be put back in the bottle. It's kind of how like live service, came out and became this big deal, right? And now that live service basically made a lot of companies money, you can't put that genie back in the bottle. You're going to see everybody, even like PlayStation themselves, chasing after live service trends because they've seen that it's profitable. And I think we're going to see something like that in this regard. As more and more developers and even PlayStation themselves continue to expand and to get a taste of the money, they're not going to be too keen on just leaving that alone. But it's all fine and well. Thanks for watching the video. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. Hopefully we'll talk pretty soon in another one. Peace out.